Y'all, it's Throwback Thursday, and I saw in the recent new UFO sighting videos that you guys were fascinated by this strange blue rod UFO that went in and out of the water. So for today's Throwback Thursday, we're going to take a look back at a UFO video that features a very similar clip, only this time it was captured on the news. Smash like and enjoy. Y'all, we're back with some of the best UFO sightings on the internet, so let's check them out together. We're starting with this strange spinning UFO in Serbia. Look at this sucker spin. I mean, it's not just darting across the sky, but it is spinning quickly. Like, that is not a human manned vehicle, or everyone inside would be dizzy and throwing up. Let's go back in and zoom in a little bit. Look at this, y'all. You can literally see the spin in the UFO. They left an exact location on Google Maps, so I'm going to do a little more research. I just saw this today, but I think it is incredible. We also have this bad boy here that might be one of ours. It's actually posted by a parent. Their kid was freaking out and encouraged them to post it onto this subreddit. Now, the reason I say that it might be one of ours is because while it looks strange, and it definitely has that boomerang look, not quite triangular, but definitely like a boomerang, it has blinking lights, which is something that I feel like we would do. I don't think UFO or extraterrestrials would need blinking lights. They don't give a crap what the FAA is doing. It could be a strange plane landing, but we don't see the body of the plane, and I feel like even though it's dark, with the way those lights are shining, we should at least see a flash of the body every now and then when the light blinks, and we don't see that. But let me know, what do you guys think? Let me know. That one's a little weird to me. Remember, we're checking these out together, so feel free to leave your comments. Even if you disagree with me, like, let me know in the comments below. Let's have that conversation. And we have these dancing lights just south of Denver. This guy's sister's friend posted this. Look at that. Look at these lights dance. It's not the only UFO of lights dancing. Oh, did you see how they did say it moved away towards the end? It did accelerate a little bit. Let's go back and check that out, because it could just be moving with the car, in which case it could be a reflection, but let's take a look at it again. Can't rule out it being an actual UAP, UFO. All right, 1, 2, the way that they're just flashing up. All right, and when they move, I don't want to discredit it, but I don't like that it moves when they're moving, because it makes me feel like it's just an interior reflection that they're capturing, and so when they move, it zooms with them. Still very interesting, and not the only case of small dancing lights, if you will. Yeah, that movement looks like it's strongly correlated to the vehicle they're in. Again, let me know what you guys think. All right, this one was filmed in North California. It is a slow down video, and it had me fooled. So I want you guys to check this out, because I was like, buddy, those aren't UFOs. But that's the little specks are not what we're looking at, the little birds. Check this out. Bam! Right in between them. What was that sucker? I'm glad they slowed it down. See, I'm looking at this, I'm like, there's the buddy, that's not a UFO. And a lot of people mistake these for UFOs, respectfully, I get it. But that sucker back there that was flying by, that was whizzing by, that's definitely a UFO. Let's try to pause it. Oh, come on, Reddit. Reddit needs better video controls. Right there. Why can't I see it when it's paused? Get out of here. Okay, there we go. Look at that. Look at that sucker. Looks like a metallic, elongated craft just zipping across the sky. Here we go. Woo! It low-key reminds me of that New York UFO that we saw in the previous video. I also find it very interesting that there are some posts and some videos that do get posted I watched them get some great information, and then this happens. Video is no longer available, and then I look all over online, and it's like impossible. But there's definitely a cover-up at play here, guys. Now, this sucker here in Arizona, this is one of the reasons I wanted to make this video from this Reddit, the subreddit. Look at this. What the hell is that? What the hell is that? They said they recorded this from their iPhone 13 Pro Max from their apartment, and that at first it looked like a string light hanging from the sky. They said it's higher than all planes, and they live near an airport, so they're used to seeing planes fly by. But this was a blue light that looked like hanging string and was moving around in the sky, shrinking and growing. And it's insane. We literally, it's crazy because we've seen a UFO like this. It reminds me of the UFO that we saw in Hawaii in a previous video. I don't know if you guys remember that video, but it was actually all over the news.
Officials from the Federal Aviation Administration say there were no aircraft incidents or accidents in this area Tuesday night, but multiple witnesses report seeing a...
Now check out the UFO. Check out this UFO. Hold on, let me just go right up to it. This is in Hawaii. And what's strange about the UFO in Hawaii is that it also looks like a string, but look there, it splits in two. What the hell is that? What is it doing? Not only did it split in two, but the people in Hawaii watched this one fall into the water, and we never heard from it again. What's strange to me is this thing looks like it could be some form of bioluminescent organic creature, kind of like those deep sea fish that have their own lights. Like, I can't even fathom what this is. Or maybe they are all plasma, and this is like a plasma energy burst. I don't know what the hell's going on. If you look, it even looks like it has like an aura around it, and it looks like the color is maybe flashing and changing a little, like a darker blue, a lighter blue. I don't know what the hell's going on here. This one got me. And look, it split for like a second. This is why I made this video, because I saw this on here. I'm like, why are these nowhere else? Why is no one posting about this? Look at this thing. This thing is crazy. This is anomalous. It's not a drone. Drone's not going to be that high too. It's not going to detach from itself and then reattach itself. It's not a plane. It's not a satellite. It's not a rocket. And we don't know what the hell it's doing. This is, wow. Wow. I'll say it's stunning. It's a stunning UFO. I think it's beautiful. I think it's crazy. This is an anomaly. This is a UFO. This is a fantastic capture. This one was uploaded to Reddit by TopAd9905. Super cool. This, I have not seen the Langley AFB event. I tried to watch a few minutes of it. I don't think that the source is this light. This light seems to be one of ours. It's blinking. However, after a while, the camera captures a series of small lights, kind of like the first UFO we saw, only it ain't moving with the vehicle that they're in. So we don't know what that is. I mean, the thing that's blinking looks strange, but again, I feel like we're the blinkers. That's what we do. They said, let me get this ready for you guys and I can tell you exactly what's going on in the video. On the evening of December 14th, right after sunset, I was on the opposite side of James River from Langley, sitting outside to watch the night's meteor shower. At around 7:15, look at these lights. Look at these lights. These are the lights I'm talking about. At around 7:15, I began to see red blinking lights from the direction of Virginia Beach, coming in high and circling north of Langley Air Force Base, heading west, and then passing directly over the base, heading east. And back in my direction they came. That's a lot. It began as one or two coming every few minutes, and at its peak, I would say was around upwards of 5 over the base that would sometimes stop and hover directly over the base. Okay. All right. And again, feel free to disagree. Still think it's a cool sighting. Still think it's wild. But I'm seeing blinking lights. We're talking about it being over a base and going back and forth into that base. I don't know what is going on with Reddit, guys. I am so sorry. And going back and forth into that base or above that base. So because of that and the blinking lights, I'm going to say these may be some more of our experiments. These may be some more of our reverse engineered crafts. Or maybe just something new that we are working on that is anomalous to us. But because of the blinking lights, I feel like it is ours. We use blinking lights to communicate with the ground and, you know, FAA. We have regulations that we have to follow. I'm more than sure extraterrestrials, interdimensional beings, or whatever they may be, some call them demons, you know, whatever they are. I'm more than sure they don't give a crap about our regulations, and they're not going to put blinking lights just to appease our government. So while I think they're UFO, for sure, they're unidentified. We don't know what they are. I think they could be a government experiment of sorts, because again, it's over a base, over a popular base, and they're blinking. Very good capture though, because we do need to know what the hell the government's working on with our taxpayer money anyway. So it's a great capture. I'm not quite sure that it's an extraterrestrial capture. All right, this next one that was captured on radar is actually another jellyfish. We're going to go into the actual page for it because for whatever reason, Reddit is going crazy as I'm trying to make this video. I don't know if it doesn't want me to make the video, but videos are disappearing. You see this red banner here, y'all? That's a red error message that I'm getting. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's telling me we had a server error. Okay. But this was captured on a high security rhino farm in South Africa. What the hell is that? What the hell is that? And what's it wrong with the rhinos? Leave the rhinos alone. This looks like another jellyfish-esque UFO. It's moving fairly quickly. I don't think it's a balloon of any type. It's also very elongated. It doesn't have any, like one of the bulbous balloon shapes. Really interesting. Look at that. Definitely a lot. This looks like it could be a drone. And not one of our drones, because like the way it's vertical, I just feel like I don't know. Maybe me, again, leave your opinion in the comments below. I see like that top bulbous part being maybe like a camera sensor, or that, like, I don't know. I don't know. I wish we could get a clearer shot. Unfortunately, the rhinos don't have iPhones, so I think this is as close as we're gonna get, and he just keeps replaying this portion of the video. I will definitely look more into this one. This is another recent post, so we haven't gotten as much information from it. I just think it's really, really cool, and it reminds me of the jellyfish UFO video. And that, I think it's so weird. I think it's so weird that Reddit is going crazy when I'm trying to make a UFO video. All of those clips were fantastic, but none were as strange and fascinating as the blue rod UFO. Very similar to the one we saw in the recent new UFO videos. That thing was literally transmedia and can go wherever it wanted. It was in the sky, it was splitting in two. What are these things doing? Y'all, I hope you enjoyed. If you made it this far, let me know in the comments below which was your favorite UFO. Smash like, and I'll see you in the next video.